Yeah, all right, friends. Doc South here, another video blurb. What do we got here? I wanted to, the other day at the Chatterbox. In fact, if you go back three or four video blurbs, there's one about Joey, right? Again, one of the waiters at the Chatterbox who headed off. In fact, even as we speak, he's probably down in Nashville by now. He headed down that way to pursue a music career, and boy, I hope he does well. I think he will. But the other night at the Chatterbox, the Wanderers Car Club got together, and again, without Joey knowing it, they had me play a song called Roy Rogers and Dale Evans, that song "Happy Trails to You," and the Wanderers all, to give them a bit of a send off, they all stood up and sang the song. And then, from what I understand, they passed the hat and gave Joey a little extra spending money for the trip down. Yeah, yeah. I don't know how much was raised. It doesn't matter. It's even if it was $1, and I'm sure it wasn't. It's way more than that, I'm sure. He got a friendly send off from these wonderful people, the Wanderers, and it was something to see, and it would get you choked up, truth be known. And so anyway, I got to thinking of all the things the Wanderers do that are so nice. They're such a wonderful group. They're the folks, the car club that supervises and runs the cruise night at the Chatterbox on Saturday. Sometimes 200-300 cars there. So these folks are really something. And they don't get any really money for that. So I think they get a Dash Plaque fee or something, for some of their expenses, but they're doing it to do it, just to be nice to the community and to have some fun. So I was just looking, I guess last night, just going over in my head some of the things that they do. For it here, and I made a bit of a list. Well, you can't, yeah, but it really it just amazes me the things they pull that are so nice. You see car clubs, there goes some guy with a big hot rod, show off and all, but no. A lot of these car clubs, and especially the Wanderers, they're if you see them heading down the road, they're probably heading to a charity event somewhere, some car show, sitting out in the hot sun in July to raise money for, you name it, one thing or another. Hospitals, sick folks, disease research. Yeah, they're always up to something good. So anyway, like the Wanderers, one thing I know they do over the from spring to sometime in the summer, they usually on a Saturday they'll show up at a prearranged, of course, at a senior care center, one or another. Say they usually do about 5 or 6 a season. And they have like a little mini car show for the seniors, for the residents of the home, and you should see the looks on the old timers' faces when they see these cars pull into their parking lot. They get out there and look at them. Some folks like to sit in the car and stuff. Yeah. Another thing the Wanderers do, they do 2 food drives each year to raise the food pantry levels in a local food pantry network out in Sussex County. They do that over at the Acme in Sussex, New Jersey. Usually get anywhere from 20 to 25 shopping carts each time they do this food drive. They make it like a little car show. They use their cars to attract a crowd, and they have me there playing music, and doggone. Huh? Yeah. What else? Well, of course, I told you about the cruise night. Let me see what else here. Gosh. Well, I know one Christmas, they have a Christmas party. And at the Chatterbox almost always, and they I know one year they surprised me. I don't have a copy of it now, but usually when you go to their cruise night, you purchase a Dash Plaque, and the Dash Plaque has it's good for, it shows that you've paid your yearly dues for the cruise night, and yeah, again, yeah, it's just, and usually what they do is they'll have like a little car on it or something, and to indicate that it's that particular year, that given year. And one year they surprised me at Christmas. They showed that I was going to be the guy on the Dash Plaque. I mean, doggone, that's nice. Oh my heavens! It really it touched. I got kind of choked up to think, that they would do something that nice. I don't know if Dash Plaque sales really rose that year, having me on it, but I think it was rather nice. It was very nice of them. Not rather nice. It was very nice. One Christmas. Here, I don't know if you can see this or not. Oh dear, wait a minute. Okay, sorry. Ah, uh, but they got me for my. They gave me a Christmas present at one of the Christmas parties, their annual Christmas party. Again, this was at the Chatterbox, and they gave me this wonderful Wanderer's jacket. It says on the back. I think you can see it. Am I holding it right? Huh? Yeah, Wanderers Car Club. And then you see that in red. I'll read that to you. But it says here, oh, it's so neat. And if you would, please say a prayer for our troops. That's how I end pretty much every show I do. And then there on the jacket, Doc South. I guess you can see that. I'm seeing it in reverse on my video, but yeah, there you go. Doc South. Ain't that something? And I know those jackets aren't cheap. I was just so, I'll tell you, it was just so cool. And I wear that. That's like my tuxedo. If I go somewhere to do a gig, that's usually what I'm going to wear. I consider it a very precious article of clothing. What else? Well, you see them at parades. They'll go to parades, and I'm sure they're not getting paid to do this. They'll ride dignitaries in their cars in a parade. Also, it makes the parade a little more interesting. They help the Two Kids Foundation, the 50/50 that they operate at the Chatterbox. The house portion doesn't go to them. The house portion goes to the Two Kids Foundation, the people that they give very healthy checks to families in the area who have catastrophically ill children. I know one of the ladies of the Wanderers was under the weather over the winter, actually over the summer, fall into the winter, and yet for the Christmas party, even though I know wasn't feeling well, she made something like 50 or 60 dolls for for needy kids, and those were all brought to the Christmas party to be given away to local kids. Lovely little dolls. Just amazing. Gosh, I know I'm sure I'm not getting everything, but it's to me it's just amazing to see the good things they do, and I thought someone should talk about it. So here I am. Their club. You know what they're based? Well, let me wait a minute before I do that. Let me think. Oh yeah, most of them, if you check and see, most of them are veterans. They've been in the service one way or another, one branch or another, I mean. And you'll find that a lot of them, for one service or another, have been local volunteers, like at rescue squads, fire departments, that kind of thing. Veteran groups. They're always out there to help. It's absolutely, to me, amazing what they do. And I know the rule of the club, the prime directive of the Wanderers Car Club is, the rule is there are no rules. Except, something, I think the main rule for the Wanderers is the golden rule. Do unto others as you'll have them do unto you. They're that kind of people. I am so amazed at the, again, I've known them now for what, 10, 15 years at least. I am always impressed at the good things they're up to. And I know I didn't cover them all. But it's, if nothing else, just the cruise night they do, the joy they bring to people, the eyes lighting up when they see 200 or 300 hot rods surrounding the Chatterbox. It's amazing, absolutely amazing. Anyway, friends, I thought you'd like to know they're a good bunch, as are most car clubs do roughly the same thing, but the Wanderers seem to really excel. I'm telling you. Anyway, that's it for now, but why don't you come on up to the Chatterbox, especially if you got a hot rod, and see if you can join them. Okay, we'll see you later. Thank you, and God bless.